Thursday, 13/19/09 seconds. (2023) 12th month, December 10th day. Another day in Little Red Riding Hood's Slunker Bunker. Ah, yes. It's set the timber. Look. The stopwatch. Thy wonderful shitty is upon us. Is upon. Thy wonderful shitty is upon. This is 20 after 1. So log that in the brain. And then put this thing right here. You see the watch standing up on the counter up here. So almost saw the wee weenie pole. There it is. It's sitting up there. Right there. You can't see it unless it's just remembered. Oh shit, if I go any further back, well, ain't gonna see no weenie from this angle. So there it is. There. That's pretty close to seeing it. It says 1320. Let's go use some wee weenie. Alright, another day for Teletubbies. Teletubbies. Getting the nice hot water. Brother ran into a nice song yesterday from Celine Detter. Celine Detter on. Celine Detter on. It's a song called I Surrender. And it goes from the 6. Shut the fuck up. Goes from the 6 to the 4 to the 1 to the 5 to the 3. Six to the 1. Type that in the YouTube search for music. Let's see if there's someone playing those combinations without that stupid ass fit throwing copyright fuck ass shit. Let's see, music. See what comes up. 6453. The Tube Screamer. The first time I inserted a tube screamer. I like to add comments every now and then. I come across videos.
So I just got.
Look at the tits on this fucking. Holy shit.
So I just got a tube screamer, which is this. So I just got a tube screamer, which is this. It's on my desk right now. And these are the settings I have it on. So this is just me playing from my amp without the tube screamer on. And then I just put the tube screamer on.
Scream ecstasy. Up, it didn't get in there.
A tube screamer, which is
just use the.
Just this. It's on my desk right now. And these are the settings I have it on. So this is just me playing from my amp without the tube screamer on. And then I just put the tube screamer on.
That's the favorite pastime, man. I just come across any YouTube video and I just blurt out anything that wants to come to mind. and so many times YouTube algorithm doesn't like it and then says, your comments have been paused. And I never answer them and say, got it? I never press got it. I just press the refresh button 3 times and the fucking warning disappears. But for the first 3 or 4 channels on that, then they wouldn't allow any comments at all. So I just moved on to other channels. It's real easy to get a new channel, just change phone numbers. It's just like this. You know, just change the chord numbers. Right? Just auto expose something with music right here. See this? See this? There it is right there. So let's go to this one, because this one was kind of close. Let's see what this fucker has to say.
I'm so glad you're my personal shopper.
I'm your bodyguard.
Oh,
refresh gets rid of any commercial. Just hit refresh. Gets rid of any fucking commercial.
Hey, I'm Gareth Green, and in this video we're going to be thinking about using 6/4, 5/3 progressions. Now,
Okay, now I'm going to get on here. I'm going to leave a comment. I just like to say anything. It's called self-expression. The original Republic Constitution emphasized freedom of speech. Well, that's just another word for, Treasury prepaid self-expression. So I'm just going to type anything in here. Yeah. That's good enough. I just like to jostle, sprinkling pepper and salt bits, many obituaries, bits information here and there. Because the doctor assumes jurisdiction, and that's death. And it's all just a storybook. It's a fictional storybook. So anyway, getting back to the
This
brother.
involves using second inversion chords, of course, because a 6/4 chord is a second inversion chord. And just in case anybody's wondering, well,
Then I want to add a reply to it. And who knows how long that's going to stay up there.
why is it?
Who really
a
gives a
second
shit?
inversion chord?
Because the
Why do we
algorithm
call
does
this
whatever it
6/4?
wants anyway.
It's simply this. What the note is
So I'm not going to
the
give it
bass,
any extra
so let's take D in
attention.
the bass. You have the 6th note above that note, which will be B in this case, and the 4th note, so that's G. So above the D, the 6th and the 4th gives me this chord. So what this is now is a G major chord in its second inversion. So if I'm in the key of G major, that's a chord 1 in second inversion. Okay, so that's where the 6/4 thing comes from. And if I want to talk about 5/3, that's always a root position chord, because if I've got D in the bass and I'm in the key of G, then A is a 5th above it, F sharp is a 3rd above it. Why am I using F sharp and not F natural? Because in the key of G, we have an F sharp. Okay, so 6/4, 5/3. So when I'm talking about 6/4, 5/3, hopefully you can now see why that's a second inversion chord followed by a root position chord.
I'm gonna tell this brother. I'm gonna give this brother some advice. Oh well. So the word dick the computer accidentally put it in there. I don't give a fuck. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. People are gonna fucking interpret anything that's typed any way they want anyway, because they're radio remote controlled through the extraterrestrial Vatican computer algorithm as farmed humanoid robotessence anyway. So who gives a fuck?
Now, second inversion.
Now this fucker isn't talking up on the keys here, so fuck him. On to the next video. Many blues on a beautiful Telecaster. So there's the wonderful titted girl again. Mike confesses his. Let's listen to Mike confesses comeback again. Everybody has a comeback.
Hello, I'm on DN now, and I know there's been rumors about me coming back and fighting. Trapping.
Anyway, whatever the fuck. Who gives a fuck, Mike? No, actually, out of all the humanoid robots, Mike, there's a soft spot for Mike for some reason. A soft spot. Could it be that fucker doesn't give a fuck what anyone thinks and he'll beat the fucking pulp out of him? Kind of reminds me to the self. I'll beat your fucking ass down with fucking information. I'll expose your ass so fucking colorfully you'll look like a blue fucking frozen popsicle Smurf naked in front of everyone. Anyway. The University of Pennsylvania resigns. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, let's get back to the fucking chord progression. Where's it at? Back. Now the reason for searching for this is to have someone actually play it. Well, let's just drop some of these off here and let's just go with the 6415. Obviously, this is too much for the algorithm to handle. Doesn't really know what music is, so fuck them. There's one right there. Beautiful. We got one right here.
You never forget, Schiffer.
Fuck you, press refresh. Fuck you and your advertising commercials. Go suck a dictionary, fuck ass. I need my dick stuck up my ass. I know it hurts. And would you love to sniff a fart with rubber ducky bubbles in your nose, up your ass, in your lungs, punctured fag? See how easy it is to fucking... See how easy music is, folks? Yeah, just pretend you're listening to a radio song and you're, and just sing along to it. Anyway, back to the fucking, and just sing anything. Don't worry about fucking the state nanny, bully, bulldog, bitch, fuck, Dr. Steele Hospital birth certificate, faggot ass, racketeering bitch, controlling your ass all the time. Just sing whatever wants to come out. Any universal syllables. Fuck him and his university dictionary. Casting spells on everyone. Fuck it. Just let the tongue loose. Doesn't even have to be words. You just hum stuff. La la hum dee dop dee jerk. Peace. You know? And then it's actually self-therapy. In case you didn't know, it's actually self-therapy. Okay, the two syllables in etymology, the rapey, in legal land, they disguise what rape is and they call it therapy. Spelled the same, but you know, most humanoid robots can't figure out how to divide syllables. So they're forever lost in this fucking remote radio controlled program humanoid robot fucking existence, which is a big fat fucking fear fantasy. Just pure fear. Ruled by fucking fear. And the word by is in quotations. It isn't B-Y, it's B-U-Y. Going around thinking they gotta fucking buy shit on a fucking pedestal shelf. Just give them the big sit and spin. Give the computer algorithm fucker behind the monitor, ET, Club Vatican, the CIA, a big sit and spin. Reality dose, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway. And if you don't know how to sing with the chords, well, with the chord progressions on that video, just see if you can match the note and sing the note. So whenever the note's sung, here, let me show you. This is the simplicity of music that the university faggot lean deader won't ever share with anyone. Okay. Da. Stop the video, put it on pause, and just sing that note. Da. And if you can't get it, rewind the cassette, play it again. Hit stop. Dun 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 dun. See if you can hit it. And if you can't, well, there's other lessons that can be shared to help you get there. And then go to the second one. Dun, dun. So the first one is dun, dun. The third one's going to be dun, dun. I guarantee you. Dun, 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 dun. Ding, 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 ding. Now, if you're somewhat musically inclined, you'll notice that over here on the left of the screen, where the gray note is being pressed down on the piano, that's called a low register. In other words, just pretend you're driving on the street and you just crossed that intersection right there called the Steve Vai faggot ass crossroads Karate Kid bullshit distraction Hollywood movie, a stop sign. You just crossed a stop sign. So there's a stop sign down the block that you already crossed, and that's considered the lower note. And then over here at the end, on the right hand side, you can see there's other stop signs in the street. See that? See the gray pressed down keys? It's not white, it's gray. See it? All right. So that's 3 more stop signs coming up. But the other ones aren't stop signs to the first stop sign. Those are like yield signs and children crossing signs or deer in the headlight signs on the side of the road. The only reason you know that that it's the same stop sign is because you see the black nigger keys, the set of 3, there's always a set of black 3 nigger keys and a set of black 2 nigger keys. And if the word nigger offends you, regardless of your skin color, well, then you got the problem. Because the word nigger rhymes with the word trigger or bigger or tigger or cigger or cigar, if you want to start playing with the syllables. Or it might be slang street language for ignorance. You ignorant nigger fuck. But I'm not calling you a nigger. I'm just saying that it's possible to act the Hollywood part as a nigger fuck. Hollywood movies are big these days, so don't be afraid to go out in the backyard and act like a nigger. So you got 3 black nigger keys. And it's the white key that's in between the two black keys to the three black keys in between the one in the center and the one to the left. And on piano, all the three black nigger keys and the two black nigger keys repeat themselves, stop sign after stop sign after stop sign after stop sign, traveling down the human trafficking lanes, the human trafficking streets. Y'all know what human trafficking is? Well, of course, that's pedophilia, which has a wonderful good side to it. And you can just imagine what that is. Because everyone's guilty of pedophilia because they're all abusing their inner child. By giving way to fear, you're stepping all over your inner child, so that makes you a pedophile that's molesting and raping the inner child, because you're never allowing it to come out and be free and suck on the Treasury prepaid nipple creditor position tits. So everyone in the whole world is a pedophile, folks, but no one's conscious to the good side of what pedophile is. They're always focused on the physical fantasy. And I'm going to tell you straight up, it is a hologram fucking fantasy. Straight to fuck up. So you get the low note and the high note. And that note right there in between those two black keys right there is known as the number 5 note, just in case you didn't know. That's the 5 note. But if you skip the video all the way back to the beginning, the brother starts on the 6 note. See? And that's the 6 note right there. The set of 3 black niggers right there. And it's the one in between the middle nigger and the far right nigger. Just think of Democrat versus Republican. And in the middle is the independence, like the original Republic Constitution, self-independence. But most people are either far right or far left, and they never figure out how to self-express themselves and being independent. Because they're too busy with voting for some fucker that brainwashed them and told them a stupid-ass story to follow them. So anyway, that's the 6 note. On the left is the low stop sign, known as the low registered mail number, or the stop sign, which puts an estoppel on these legal fuckers with their assumed doctor shut you down jurisdiction and their gag orders. So you send these legal courts or legal CEOs or legal corporations, you send these fuckers sit behind them, you send them a fucking security agreement and rebut all their assumed legal jurisdiction, because the security agreement is the lien debtor's lawful position, and send it to them registered mail through the Universal Postal Union post office, and put a stamp on it and cancel the stamp with a authentic sign, a signature, an authentic natural sign. Date, stamp it, and grab some fucking ink and a red stamp ink and stamp the stamp out with a red ink thumbprint. And in the legal realm, they're going to stamp it out, date and time. They're just going to date stamp it with their little red stamp, their little red circle stamp with a date. But you're going to add more lawn to it. You're going to write with a pen. The date, the full date, whatever today's date is, December the 10th, 2023. And then above that or below it, however you want to put it, at an angle, up the side of the stamp, on the top of the stamp, right on the fucking stamp. It's probably best to put it in a clear white spot near the stamp. And then put the time. And you can either put regular legal time or you can go lawful military time. And the time right now is 13:49 and 7 seconds. And put the little colon marks in there to let them know that they're full of shit. All their assumed doctor jurisdiction is full of shit. So anyway, getting back to the registered number 6 note that starts off right here, that you can actually hum to help yourself start to sing music universally without no one's assumed legal faggot ass jurisdiction. So that's the number 6 note right there. Then go on to the next one. It's going to be the 4 note. That's going to go on the white key to the left side of the niggers. The set of 3 niggers. There it is right there. That's called the 4 note. Now sing it. So you can either sing the low 4 note or the high 4 note. 2 different registers here. 2 different stop signs on the street. 2 different Steve Vai fake ass Karate Kid distraction stop signs. Send Steve Vai and his fucking corporate bullshit attorney fucks and all the rest of their ET faggot asses a fucking lawful affidavit. And that'll let them know that you're not falling for either their assumed jurisdiction over the soul, or you're gonna fall for their fucking distraction program called martial arts. And all their fucking martial amps, China wall martial amps all over the fucking stage like Yngwie fuck Momstein. Robot, bitch, who lacks soul. Although there is a little bit of soul in there, and that's the wonderful part. And remember this, they're all just acting like bitches. They ain't really bitches, they're just acting like it. It's just that they're not conscious to it, because they're little kid childrens going around stamping out their little child that wants to express however they want without having to follow some fucking bull-dyke nanny bullshit gay game fucking order, which is all a bunch of racketeering fake shit. It's all a bunch of trickery. That's why in international law, on Halloween Day, it's either going to be, when the door is knocked, it's either going to be trick or treaty. And the affidavit, the lawful affidavit, is the counterclaim treaty through the Universal Postal Union as private maritime law postmaster general that stamps out the little fucking legal story imaginative little bully bull dyke mud stuck on abuse child king fuck that goes around stamping out the girl queen and the children that she births energy. So there's the low 4 and there's the high 4. So you can either sing the low 4, which is da na 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 na, or the high octave 4, which is da na 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 na. And so we rewind it and play it again and sing with it. Okay, the low one is dun 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 dun, and the higher one is dun 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 dun. Now what fucks it up is these other 2 added notes over here surrounding the two nigger keys, the set of 2 nigger keys. So that kind of fucks it up. That's why it's a wonderful idea to repeat singing the octaves. And that's the easiest note to repeat because it goes like this during training. Just sing any low note. But what helps to get that down is to go to the piano and play the 2 notes together and sing them. And then once you start singing the notes, folks, then just let the voice go and start saying any dictionary syllables you want outside the dictionary. Any subject matter you want. You can talk about dicks, tits, fucking, screwing, dicking, fucking, bitching, complaining, having good times, bad times, da-da-da. But predominantly what's going to come out of you is the repressed psychological, psychoanalytical, sexual, repressed oppression on the sexual energy, which is the yin and the yang. I'll guarantee you, you're going to want to say all the sexual and fucking cuss words that you were told never ever to say again. Because I'm going to tell you folks, it's a natural law that when the girl energy and the child energy has been stamped out for so long and told you better do what you're told to do and you can't say this and you can't say this, you can't do this and you can't do that, and fuck all your due taxes. I'll guarantee you the first thing that the law girl's going to want to come out and bring is all that shit that the bully told him not to do. I'll guarantee it. I shall guarantee. That is a Shalan Monk guarantee. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Do, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, and go watch the TV series that I grew up on in the 70s called Sha Na Na, because it's all over fucking YouTube. And start learning how to flex the muscle to these fucking weak-minded bully fucks. That includes Prison Bubba, who's got nothing better to do but go around and beat everyone up for their pedophilia, but he won't admit his own pedophilia. He won't even admit himself that he's beating down the child that's inside him. So you can go tell Prison Bubba he's full of shit, go and say, come sit on the fucking finger and spin. Lying fuck, lean deader bitch. Actor. And always remember to call him an actor. And if you forget to and he beats you up anyway, you can always tell him the next time. Here's an amendment to the Constitution, you fuck ass. You're an actor. But deep down inside, you're wonderful. If you just get a hold of that little child and let him out, instead of being controlled by your stupid prison guard buddies. Dumb ass actor. And if you let him know that with some authority, now you're going to be Gisette instead of the fake Jesus story. You're going to be the girl daughter, the mother, the daughter, and the soul, rather than the father, son, and the spirit full of fucking holes story. And you'll start to see that his story is full of fucking holes after a while. But you're going to have to train in the tub where no one can hear you, train in the shower where no one can hear you, train in the bedroom where no one can hear you, till you get to the point where you can get a house for yourself. You don't have to live with other controlling fuckers. Kick their asses out of your life. Get a self house. Learn how to never invite friends over to your house again. Learn to be self fucking independent. Because any friend in the legal realm is going to want to sneak all their bullshit into your house and control you and tell you what to fucking do. Don't ever let another fucker into your house ever a fucking again. Ever. That includes all your fucking family. Stop visiting your family, except for holidays, and that's it. And then start to wean that one down. Maybe once every 2 holidays. Then once every 3 holidays. Tell them excuses and tell them you're not feeling good. You're not going to show up this year. Just give them a call, send them an email. Not feeling good, I'm not going to show up. Hopefully next year. Start to wean off from all these controlling legal fuckers because they're nothing but humanoid robots being controlled by the fucking extraterrestrial and the Club Vatican. Legal fuck-ass doctors, shut your ass down, gag order bitches. Actors. Remember, always add actors in there if you forget it. To precede the description. It's best to precede it because that puts something in their mind to think, oh yeah, actor. He mentioned actor because that programs the subconscious, which they ain't conscious to. So then when you go back to the video and you learn all this shit, then you can start to sing to any fucking court. Any court, send their fucking asses an affidavit. Go to YouTuber Winston Shrout. I know you're a dick inside with your dictionaries. Bull, Taurus, Ram, Gemini, Trump, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Fool. Liberating Libra, scales your ass pipe. Scorpio, football games with your half-large horse cock dick. Sharon Osbourne, Capricorn, fish, goat, audit, exposing everything till the courts just disappear and fade away, no longer looking to control your lovely child queen. Are you starting to get it now? Well, Mama hopes you get it. And remember, Mama's always here with the tits. See these tits? They'll always be open in public for everyone to suck on. I know this looks like a boy body, but this is actually a girl and a boy body. The real transitional tranny he-she. Sounds like a king, but gives you the queen child info you need for a deep inside transformation. Without the fucking legal forms. Just call it transition. and tell the legal fuck you need to sit your ass down. Every time a legal thought comes in from radio remote control ET Vatican trying to control you, catch their little asses like a guard, a lawful guard watch at the legal borderline. Or at the lawful, call it the lawful border now. And catch their legal little fucking asses wanting to cross the lawful border without a proper affidavit. Just send them to fucking hell till they grow up. Point blank. This new language that comes out, folks, that's so second nature out of this thought body combination with equality. This new language is the new habit, also known as the new merger, alongside the bad habit conversation in the town. So put away that old conversation, or actually start correcting it with a spontaneous erectile fucking boner. Information. Bring the new information. Because that's all these legal warfare fuckers understand. Just get right in their fucking face with their face. Give them a dose of their own fucking medicine from the lawful side. Shove it. Just shove the pussy right in their fucking face. Squirt all over their eyes. And right down their throats. And thrust with it too. Fucking dick sucking fuck asses. Actors, remember that, they're actors. Remember, you can always come in with the agreement to the Constitution, the self-independent Constitution. Instead of calling them amendments, which glorifies the legal king, man, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, boy over girl bullshit philosophy. Call it an agreement. Treasury chest access, the new treasure mint. That which is really valuable, you fictional actor fuck doctor. Fauci, Burks, bitch actors. Hollywood stunt fuckers. Enjoy your Hollywood show, lean debtors. Yeah. See, let's see the clock here. The stop out watch. That's right, give them a stop out. 42 minutes. And the water is still somewhat wonderful. So let's put this one in the memory bank. Save. Well, actually, first let's just copy and paste it. Then save it. Get these fuckers to cop and pay. Make them cough it up and pay. Because they're lean debtors. Learn how to write up a true bill. They don't pay you for everything they stole. Because they already breached the security agreement, folks. Called breach of contract. The very second that you finish writing up the security agreement affidavit, they already breached it. Because they've already been stealing from you. The security agreement is just the beginning to the whole enchilada. Bring it. Don't create it. Fuck their creationary fake Jesus story jurisdiction. Bring it. Learn how to replace that faggot word create. It's an acting fucking word. Use the word bring. Oh, look. Frankie. Problem with this fucker right here, folks, is he doesn't know how to send affidavits to the court and sing something while he's fucking playing around with his instrumental off the rails crazy Sharon Osbourne attorney jurisdiction subjection.
Comes boring. Okay. You
Fuck you. The fuck out of here, ad. Start calling you Ed for short. ED, AD, UD, ID, all kinds of vowel steering wheels, huh? Fuck it.
All right,
Oh,
Christian,
man. Yeah.
hit Frank with a question.
Well, what I would like to start off with is, for me, one of the biggest impacts you had on my life was when I got the Modes No More Mystery. I was going to say DVD, VHS video back in those days. And
Yes.
because, you know, modes were pretty confusing and people had some very strange ways of explaining them and they never worked. And when I got your video, I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. And particularly with the harmony and things that you added behind each mode. So I'd like to ask you, kind of take us through, I don't know, your journey and how you learnt all that stuff. You know, starting from, you know, how did you learn it? Because you've now gone on, and I've bought your harmony lessons on your website.
Ah.
Okay. You notice the silent communication in the background? Oh, he's wearing the black Jesuit General's Pope uniform. Behind him is the blue Democratic wall, but he's sitting in the red chair. That would be the big elephant Trump chair. You think he's saying something to everybody without saying a fucking word? And look, look what's on the blue wall. A bunch of framed fuckers. Yeah, that's framed with the legal court tricks.
Thank you.
It's quite detailed. You go from the beginning right through to all the advanced things. And just because I mean, a lot of people go and study different places, and should you take us on the journey of how you learned all
How I
that
came
stuff?
up with
You know?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sometimes it's trial and error.
bath time.
Like
You
the
all
thing
can
that
listen
when
to this
when
bullshit.
I
I'll listen to it
actually
too.
create a product
While
of
the
any
wonderful
kind,
bath is
put out
beheld.
there, that it
You'll
fills
hear the
niche.
wonderful waterfalls in the
I do a
background.
lot of clinics and seminars and music schools and colleges around the world, And I
Drain the tub, bub.
How
Drain
do you do
the
this?
tub.
What mode is it? What scale? How do you approach this? I always take note, because I go, well, the curiosity is obviously there, and there's a need for this, whatever the subject matter happens to be explained. And I had a lot of students when I was a young man. Even at 16, I had about 40 private students. Wow. I was always into learning harmony after about the first 10 years of playing, because it got to the point where I just wanted to understand what I was playing. I didn't want to be shooting in the dark or playing by ear, man.
That's me.
Well, playing by ear is fine, depending on the kind of music you're playing, and in a lot of cases, if the music is easy enough, you don't really need to play anything more technical or have any more knowledge. But to me, it's kind of like turning the light on and clearing up, dark areas. Basically, it's like learning your fretboard. A lot of people just stick to the dots. Oh man, I don't play between the dots, man. It's like this fear of the unknown. Or you stick to this position or that box or this box, but the ones in between.
Or what you're not saying, Frank, is that everybody is a fucking controlled ET acting fucking Club Vatican robot that ain't got time to look into anything, huh? Fuck ass, dumbass.
Pretty cool stuff.
Actor.
I'm self-taught. But and this is the much longer process when you teach yourself to play and learning.
You're a reptile clone, aren't you, brother? Actor.
What's happening, and eventually music suddenly becomes, when you really get deep into it, it suddenly becomes very, very logical. Okay, so if someone's playing a G chord, someone else is going to be playing a G scale, G major scale, or if it's a 7th, they're going to be altering the major 7 to the flat 7 to incorporate the notes of the chord. It has sense to it, And I started to piece this together for years and years. And I had to be organized to teach people. You know, I think it was Einstein that says if you can't explain something to a 6-year-old, then you don't understand it yourself.
So you say
E.T.
Club Vatican, who's remote controlling this humanoid robot with 1% soul. An actor.
And there were a lot of students that just didn't understand the importance and the significance of modes. I said, man, I can't play at all if I didn't know or understand the modal concept, you know. And they're always saying, well, Frank, what's the point of learning all 6 or 7, excuse me, 7 scales of a major scale when they're all the same as the major scale? You're just starting in a different place. My answer to that usually is, okay, if I play E, or almost E, there it is, that's a bit better. If I play E, is that the same as E minor? You have to answer no, right? No, it's not. If I play E major on this, I'm gonna not play E major when it's a minor chord. It's clearly coming from a different place, so not all, you want to focus on the root of the chord that you're dealing with, or the key that you're dealing with, you know. You have to understand modal chord progressions, because a lot of songs are not in major. A lot of songs are in major. If you've got 1, 4, or 5, that kind of typical progression, or clearly it ends and it sounds like it's finished at a root position of C, so it sounds like C major, and it is C major. But what if I've got a progression like this? For example, probably heard that one a long time ago. So what's happening here? It's really A minor, C to D to G. And it sounds like it would end at A. But this is minor. This is not a major scale.
Are you gonna play something, or is that just for decoration? What's she gonna do? Play the same song she always does?
He doesn't know I signed up for guitar tricks.
Fuck off.
We're gonna borrow the information from...
Alright, now, what this fucker did not tell you all, folks, that I'm gonna enlighten you to. An exposed lightning bolt, Zeus, King, Father, Son, Spirit full of holes, martial arts, thought over body, mind over body, martial arts, amp, fucking stage acting bullshit. I'm gonna expose it. Okay, when he said play an A major for the Yes song that he played, boner of a fucking broken fart, break some wind like fucking Spinal Tap. Okay, he said play an A minor, then play a C, then play a D, and then play a G. All right, what this dumbass actor is not quite fucking conscious to yet is what's called simplifying shit. He's full of doctored, complicated fucking information. It's kind of like he's gonna tell you where you got lumpo, nympho, kukabanka, 15-syllable word fucking disease. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, all doctors are so full of shit and complicate shit to make themselves fucking look like they're an authority, and they ain't shit at all. I'm here to tell you, this fucker is just a fucking clone fucking robot actor. He ain't even conscious to what all the fucking complication he's fucking throwing at everyone right now. As much as this fucker knows with music, he claims to be a teacher, he doesn't know how to teach fucking shit when it really gets down to it. Only thing he knows how to teach is complication university bullshit, which is nothing but a bunch of complication. Because everything's a competition subconsciously with all these fucking robot fuckers. Robot clone fuckers too. Coming straight out of fucking control. MK Ultra mind control through fucking the bully ET. The bully universal ET that's mud stuck abusive as a king child. A child king, also known as the smack, bull dyke, bully, nanny bullshit damn fuck. Damming up all the chakras, all the soul chakra in a living organism body, which the body is the yin energy, which is different from the yang wang dick king fuck abusive energy. Nothing wrong with the yang, but if it's fucking mud stuck on abuse, then there's obviously a big hindrance. That's why King Henry VIII came out with the first affidavit for Queen Elizabeth I, who couldn't sire no fucking military legal son because time had said, because the mother universal energy said, fuck your time, time is up, bitch. Anyway, A minor, C, D, G, universally is known as 6, 1, 2, 5. 6125. That's 6125. So, internet search. YouTube. Music cord. Alexis, you dumbass bitch, text microphone. And here it is. That's the wrong key though. Let's add to it. Fuck ass. You're gonna have to type it in here because this fucker doesn't understand what the word of represents. It means without the people. So I eliminate it. At all. It ain't even fucking on YouTube. Jesus Christ. Or else the algorithm has purposely fucking got rid of it. It doesn't want to go to it because it wants to make a fool of me. So we'll just use the E key. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Still the same principle. The number principle, folk, is the overriding simplicity. The numbering principle is the overriding feature that brings in pure simplicity to the whole fucking universe. I am fucking telling you straight the fuck up. Come suck my dick till it shoots off. Shove a big stick straight up your ass. Yeah, I know your pussy stinks so bad. With a yeast infection, E.T. and your club gang, Vatican, Hollywood acting fucks. So come get you some socks. You need mama's nipples to nourish that asshole. Deep inside, you're a dork. Alright? So once you master the number system, but you have to be conscious to the number system. You see? That's the key. That is the key, being conscious to the number system. I'm gonna tell you straight up, folks. Alright? And that's what this dork robot, this is a fucking straight up fucking robot, and he doesn't even know it. In fact, if he watched this video that's being put up right now from Russell, the robot will be so fucking mind controlled, it would fucking deny it. Straight up deny it, which is another word for lie. Because that's nothing but what this fucker is a lying fucking gag order Dr. Robot fuck. I'll guarantee you it. Now, I don't give a fuck if you show this video to him. I hope it goes to him and wakes his ass straight up. So I'm gonna teach his ass if he wants to be taught. He's gonna be watching videos here. Otherwise, he can go cry. And I ain't gonna say a fucking word to him in the comments if he wants to comment and say hi. Not a fucking word. Because it ain't nothing but a fucking robot trick. I'll know when the fucker has grown the soul. The little acting fucker has grown some soul. Mama shall know. Now this time, it's fuck time. Get another soap. Let's get a green one. Use some of these green ones and get some of the yellow ones over here. Red one. Get a red one. Yeah, I think a bonky bonks. Use the red one today. The orange. And need to get the knife. The crier, the weeper, the weapon. Get the crying, weeping weapon. Now remember folks, don't run with a fucking herald with everything I have to say, because I'm also MK Ultra Mind Control Vatican ET fucking Control 2. It's just that I got more soul than all the rest of these fuckers. That's all. It has to start, the soul growth has to start somewhere with someone. That's a natural law. And besides that, everything going on right here on this screen is also just a Hollywood rehearsal act, acting out a scene. If you can remember these things and climb these mountaintops every now and then like a wonderful fish goat, Capricorn, climbing, hanging out with the big cat mountain lions at the top of the fucking crest, where you'll probably start to have some soul growth too, alongside that affidavit that you're gonna learn to fucking sing to the fucking faggot court. That's right, folks. All these videos are just a Hollywood acting rehearsal. Could be what if. And everything that's spoken is hearsay. Anything anyone says, I always consider hearsay anyway, folks. It's always just a fucking story they got to share. I don't believe shit no one says. No one. I don't care if they're a close friend or a closest motherly relative. I don't believe shit. Knowing everything that I know and having experienced everything I've experienced. Only I know the self-experience, the self-independence experience. Me and me only. You don't know shit. Although you have the capacity to know. Because everything to be known in the universe is equally there to be known. Equally in power. With power. The same fucking power. Leaning side to side, up and down, however the power wants to fluctuate. Even if it wants to get stuck on it abusively forever. And that's where the audit exposure comes out to help the little fucking abuser grow up. Anyway, this is probably an hour into this video, so let's go to part 2. Yep, there it is. So, lighter,